today we were able to sign, 10 players to our roster. We were able to add 30 in the December signing period and then be able to add 10 more. Brings the total number to 40 of being able to get this roster up to our standards and what we need to be able to build to. We're still waiting on one that should be in momentarily to make it 11, but right now we're standing at 10. If you want to start off with it, on the defensive side of the ball, we feel like that was just a huge get for us. It was in Amarian Ware, a 6'3", 295 defensive tackle from Southwest Junior College that is, he's the right kind of kid. He's going to give us that size that we need inside with the other guys that we have on the roster. He'll come in, he'll have 3 years of eligibility and really give us some great size up front. At the receiver position that we feel great about, Caleb Gross from Pell City, Alabama, that has really played multiple positions throughout his career. He was a quarterback most of his career. He's played 1 year of receiver. At the receiver position, we feel like, he's an electric guy. He has a very high ceiling. He can play inside. He can play outside. He can stretch the field. So being able to add Caleb was a big deal and a big get for us for at the receiver position. At the safety position, Miles Hill out of NEO, Northeast Oklahoma Junior College. He's a 6'2", 220-pound safety that is physical, extremely intelligent, a great open field tackler, can fit the box, can play multiple positions in the back end for us. So really excited about Miles and what he's going to be able to bring to our defense. Javon Campbell is a wide receiver from Dodge City Community College. He's a 6'2", 200-pound receiver that has great ball skills, great body control. He can really run. He can stretch the field. He's dynamic with the ball in his hands. He gives us that extra element that we can really be able to stretch the field, and he's a physical receiver. Cedrion Langston is a 6'3", 220-pound linebacker out of Coffeyville Junior College, initially out of Lynette, Alabama. He's a long, rangy, change of direction, physical linebacker that we're looking for at our outside linebacker position. He's a great kid. He's the right kind of kid. He just brings a tremendous guy that we can do multiple things with defensively. Chandler Wilson is a 6'4", 225-pound tight end from Spanish Fort High School, Alabama. Chandler he's tough, he's rugged, he's physical. He's a guy that can play the U position and the Y position. He can put his hand in the dirt. He can be able to step off, and we can flex him out at the tight end position. Chandler's a guy that loves football, tremendously hard worker. The tight end position is really what makes our offense go. And as you'll see moving forward, we were able really to upgrade and add in the tight end room. With this signing class, it was a big need for us, and he's going to be a guy that's going to, we feel, have a great career here and be able to do a lot for this team. Nate Sullivan is a tight end that played at Iowa Western. They won the national championship this year. Nate is a former outside receiver. If you look at the history of what we've done offensively at that position, we've always looked for outside receivers that we were able to put a little weight on and be able to bring them into the tight end room and create mismatches against Mike and Will linebackers. Nate's 6'3", he's 225 pounds. He can run. He's twitchy. He can pose matchup problems for defenses, so we're really excited about him. Ethan Howard is a 6'4", 225-pound tight end out of East Central Junior College that we feel like can also come in here and make an immediate impact. Ethan, he's athletic, he's tough, he's strong, he can really move, he's dangerous with the ball in his hands. He's a guy that we felt like we had to get on this roster to come in and make a big impact at the tight end position and in that room and for what we do offensively. Ahmad Hardy is a running back, a true freshman running back out of Lawrence County High School. Ahmad, is a big get for us in what we do. He rushed for over 2,400 yards this year as a senior, 27 touchdowns. He rushed for over 54 touchdowns in his career. He's a 5'11", 210-pound back. He runs with speed, power. He's the kind of running back that we look for in this offense, that we can put in the pistol and get downhill. He can run through you. He can run by you. He can hit the big ones. In my opinion, I felt like Ahmad was the best running back in the state of Mississippi. And to be able to get him here in this class was a big deal to what we're trying to build. Jaden Callender is a 6'1", 225-pound linebacker that had over 200 tackles as a senior. He had over 30 tackles for loss. He had 12 sacks at the linebacker position. He's the right kind of kid. He's tough. He's a football junkie. He's an outstanding student. He's the kind of player that we want leading our defense in the future. So obviously really excited about Jaden. We're going to add some other guys here. One more guy we're hoping here today as the day goes that we feel like is going to be truly the missing piece of our defense that we're excited about. But as of right now, that's the 10 guys that we were able to add to this roster. So, if you're looking since the December signing period, that you're looking at 40 players that we've been able to bring in and really upgrade this roster to fit our offense, to fit our defense and special teams, but to really just fit this town and this university. When we recruit and sign kids and bring them into this program in this university in town, they got to be the right kind of kid, the right fit, good teammates, guys that treat people the right way, that are going to do right and do a great job and be first class on and off the field. We feel like this is a big step, another big step in rebuilding this roster to how we feel that we can compete at a high level in the Sun Belt. We're not done. We're going to be looking to add 8 to 10 more throughout spring and possibly in May. So just another big step. We're excited about this class. We're excited about these men on the field and obviously also off the field, because we know when you're rebuilding a culture and you're changing a culture to a championship culture, it all starts with the right kind of people, the right kind of kid, and we've got those in these two classes that we've built. So really excited about the future, where we're going, what we're going to be able to accomplish this coming season and in the future. So any questions?
How did you sell the program, being a first-year head coach and the struggles in the past? How did you sell this program to these players?
I think the biggest thing, it's the same message every day, is we understand who we are, where we're at. We own who we are. We're a program that's been to one bowl game ever, a program that's never won a bowl game, a program that hasn't won a conference championship. And we were looking for players and for men that wanted to come in and own who we are, to own where we're at, but also come in here and be the difference. Come in here and do things that have never been done. Win the first bowl game in school history. Win the first championship in school history. And we want guys that come in with a chip on their shoulder, a chip mentality, coming in with something to prove, something. Come in and be a part of this program that's going to do something special and do something that's never been done. And all these kids own that opportunity and own that challenge. And I think that we've got a group of men that want that challenge, because, ULM is a special place. We've got great people here, and it's not always about certain things. It's about the people, and we've got the people here, and those guys saw that. They saw it. It's real. It's genuine. They want that challenge. They want that opportunity. And when you fill a locker room full of guys with a chip on their shoulder and with a chip mentality, then that's the first step of being able to accomplish our goals and get this program where it needs to be.
In the last two signing classes, I think 40-plus kids. Do you feel like there's still any holes in the roster, or do you feel like you guys are all set now?
I think if you, excuse me, I think if you look at the defensive side of the football, we feel like we've addressed a ton of needs. We've got some great players already on the roster here. We've added some great players defensively. We feel like we need to add two more pieces on the defensive side of the ball. We'd like to add one more safety and one more corner for depth purposes, and maybe even a guy that can come in and challenge for a starting job. If you look offensively, we would like to add two more offensive linemen, one more tight end, and two more receivers. And we feel like we'll have an opportunity to have both of those sides of the ball really ready to compete and ready to play. If you look at the special teams, the kicking game, we're going to evaluate this spring really where we're at. We would like to add a kicker and possibly a punter, just being able to see where we're at after this spring. So, we've come a long way, and in about really today, a 2-month period. I feel like our staff, our administration, and really just our university in town, we've all pulled together to really do it as one and accomplish this mission at one. There's been a lot of people, that have stepped forward and really fought with us to get this program where it needs to be. We're not done yet. We're going to continue to recruit. We feel like there's an opportunity to add anywhere from 8 to 10 more guys to this roster.
Yeah, you have quite a few community college players. Do you prefer to look there now that they have like that college experience already over high schoolers?
I think that, the approach to building this roster was two ways. Number one, we wanted to go out and get guys that could come in and make immediate impacts, and that's where we really attacked the junior colleges, to be able to get great players that are also great men to come in here and make immediate impacts to fill immediate needs. We recruited, I think, around 14 high school players that we felt like were elite high school players that could come in here and really set a foundation. So not only are we chasing that first bowl win in school history and that first conference championship in school history, but we're also wanting to lay a foundation and get some elite high school players, be able to grow and develop those guys in this program and start stacking high school classes one behind another, as we also get those immediate needs from the junior college ranks.
Yeah, I see only one from Louisiana. It sounds like you went all over the place: Nebraska, Oklahoma, Virginia. Usually, the past signing classes, a lot of them are Louisiana, local, Monroe. And using those different resources, did you use more for out of state than in state, would you say?
I think that as we attacked the state of Louisiana, we were just behind. We were behind. We tried to catch up quick, but I think that we were really behind from what needed to be done to be able to recruit the kids we need to in the state of Louisiana. One thing that we have done here since December the 7th is we've went out and we've hit all the local schools. We've really attacked a 45-minute radius from this city. There's a ton of talent. There are a ton of players. There are a lot of great coaches, so they've been coached extremely well. And I think you will see a big flux of Louisiana kids moving forward.
I think the only thing I'd throw out too is kind of piggyback off that, in the same regard, a lot of Alabama, Mississippi types. Just, Louisiana's important, obviously, but play a lot of games in Alabama, Southern Miss in the league now, in Mississippi. Just how much is that a draw too? That you're not that far from home here, and it's Louisiana's important, but just this entire Gulf area, really.
I think that 25 years in the state of Alabama obviously led to a lot of connections throughout the state of Alabama, but also during that time we recruited the Mississippi junior colleges, the Kansas junior colleges, the Iowa junior colleges extremely hard throughout that time, and we had great relationships, and I think that was how we were able to accomplish all the guys that we were able to sign throughout the state of Mississippi and Alabama.
That's one other thing I was going to ask you too is the JUCO ranks and how the transfer portal has changed things. And I've heard other coaches talk about it a little bit, but have you seen it change as far as recruiting at a group of five level, recruiting JUCO guys? Because it feels like, Power Fives and whatnot are going for a lot of transfer portal guys and whatnot. Has it changed how you and your staff, whether it's here or other JUCO and maybe the quality of athlete and whatnot you're getting from the JUCO level?
I think at the end of the day, it's about the right fit. You know, the Mississippi Junior College players, that league is close. We were able to get to those guys. They know who ULM is, what we are, who we are, you know, what we stand for, the right fit, because, you know, we own who we are. You know, we're a great town. We've got great people. We play in a great league in the Sun Belt Conference. I think those guys, you know, this town and this university fit those guys. They were comfortable here. We're a mid-sized town that's about people. And we've got a great university here. We've got a great education. And we were able to fill the things that they were looking for, that they were comfortable in, with also the opportunity to do things that have never been done. You know, there's a lot of guys out there, a lot of players out there that want to prove something, that have a chip on their shoulder, that want to wake up every day and to be able to work towards something and accomplish things that have never been done.
When you recruit a player, even junior college or high school, what do you look for in that player's talent as a kid on that team?
The first thing that we look for is the right kind of kid. So what I mean by that is, our philosophy here is you've got to become and be an elite man before you can be an elite player. We're going to go to study hall. We're going to go to class. We're going to get our degree. We're going to treat people right. We're going to do things first class. We're going to be on time. And that's the first step. Because I believe that, and we believe that you can never be an elite player and have a championship caliber team until you're an elite man first. And everything you do off the field bleeds directly onto the field. And so the term that we use a lot is the right kind of kid, the right kind of man. And we were able to go out there as of right now and add 40 guys to this roster and to this university in town that we know are the right kind of kids. They're the right kind of men that want to wake up every day with a purpose to do things that have never been done here at ULM, and to want that challenge and to want that opportunity to be special.